that I'm going to do, I'm going to give you a live version of me trading. I'm going to do it on paper because it's just a lot easier, and I can be more verbal about what I'm looking at in the market, etc., etc. So the time now is 9:45. Okay, we've had CPI data, inflation came out lower, which has caused this rip, and then now New York has opened and we are slowly coming down. My MSS block right now, if I go to the 1 hour, there is the breaker. Okay, and we are bouncing off the 0.25 and 50% of that breaker at 0.25. So I'm going to observe what happens here at 10 o'clock and then look for a trade. This 4 hour plan has worked out perfectly so far. So that being said, I'm going to wait for this 15-minute candle to close and then see what happens. What this looks like is a gap fill. The market filling the gap from where it closed last night to where it opened at 9:30, which was here. If this 15-minute candle closes below 0.25, then that is a good trade to take down to zero. Even though it's against MSS, it's against everything, you can take this trade and have a small stop loss. Okay, so we'll wait for this candle to close, which will confirm. You see here, very, very balanced. These candles are same size candles. Price is coming down now. I don't want to take this until the candle closes below, because this is what is happening. You can see wicking. This liquidity is gone. This liquidity is gone. This liquidity is gone. Now on the 15-minute, we've got a breaker block right there. That would have been a good trade to take before the news. If we go on the 1 hour, we can use this newer MSS block. It's bounced off it once already. Let's see what happens. Can copy this over to there. I've missed the entry, but this will go down to zero, but you don't chase this at all. There's the 1 hour MSS breaker block. Just looking at the other charts, missed the entry, but it's all right. We do not chase. The market is still bullish, so taking a short position on the hope that it's going to go down today is not an A+ setup. I would rather everything aligned nicely. Maybe at this level here, 407, may get a bounce. This would have been a great trade to take. Rejection of the 0.5 to 0.25. Again, the wicks tell you the story. Look at the size of that wick. That is sell pressure. Okay? This is sell pressure. Now you look on what's going on here. Buyers are starting to appear. 407 level. That is the 1 hour midpoint of that block round here. If this gets above, yeah, gonna take a buy in a second. I'm putting my stop loss here, and I'm aiming for this. So not the great risk to reward currently, but this will get moved up as soon as the next candle opens if this pushes. There we go. Risking 200 here now. Stop loss now at entry, so we can't lose any money. Put this at 400 below these wicks. And take profit is about to hit. Just in case there's a dump, we can put this down to make sure we make 700. Right now it's missing our take profit by 1 tick. You can't make this up. And that's how it goes sometimes. Lesson to be learnt here. If it gets to your target and it's 1 tick away, just probably close the trade. This will probably go to 0.5 and hit our take profit. But 700 banked, simple trade, 0.25 to 0.25 to 0.5. And that would have been my first trade of the day.